Goals, finds Nani, one-on-one with Zabaleta again. There's Rooney, overhead kick, oh my word!
Martial is isolated, Skirtle here, oh yes!
Pogba to Rashford, little bit of acceleration, oh that's brilliant!
Hello everyone, welcome back to Red Devils TV. It's the big one. Manchester United versus Leeds United at Old Trafford. It's gonna be a really good game. I'm actually pretty excited for this. I'm also nervous because I found out like a few days ago that Marcel Bielsa was nominated for Manager of the Year, and so like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is basically pretty much facing, according to UEFA, the third best manager in the world. So that actually is pretty crazy to think about. So yeah, it's gonna be a really good game. The thing I like about Leeds is that normally when they play, they make the opposition look good. Because when they were facing Newcastle, when they were facing Fulham, West Brom, I think like when they were facing teams like this, they always look good. The thing I like about Leeds is that they force their opposition to play good football. I don't know if it will be the case here, but let's see. So let's give it a toss at this game.
Bielsa is a really good manager, but last season when Oli played against like Pep and Klopp, he always does well with the tactics. So I have a feeling he will come out with good tactics again.
Yeah, I think like he used to go with a back five against Klopp and Pep, but now he has the players to play. Like we've only played a back five, I believe, twice since Bruno signed. We played it once against Chelsea, and we played it against PSG. Oh no, we also played against Leipzig. So yeah, 3 times we've only played it the back five. So yeah, that's I guess that's a good thing, but the back five is not Manchester United. So yeah, let's give it a toss in this game.
Bielsa is a good coach, and his tactics are always really good. It's gonna be a tough game. I hope we win.
Yeah, obviously Liverpool, bloody hell. Like I'm calling it right now. Liverpool are winning the league. Bloody hell, beating Palace 7-0, beating Crystal Palace 7-0 when we lost 3-1 to them in the first game of the season. And I know our squad was not fit, but look at Liverpool. They had an arguably more unfit squad than us. Liverpool had a weaker squad than us. Maybe not a weaker squad, but they had a squad that was more unfit than us because of their injuries, and they still managed to beat Crystal Palace 7-0.
No, but at least their players had trained. We barely trained before the Palace game. I don't think you can compare our game versus their game.
I mean, I can't compare the games, but like it's like still, like Liverpool are going to win the league. Because like I actually watched that game. Like I watched like about 50 or 60 minutes of that game. Like what Liverpool did, this is what the title winners do. What they did was that they did not play particularly well. Palace were probably the better side in the first half, but Palace did not take their chances. There was one particular chance where Jordan Ayew had an easy chance, but he tried to lay it off to Zaha, but it was a very poor pass and missed opportunity. If you miss chances against Liverpool, you will lose, because Liverpool are a team that take their chances. And even though they did not play well in the first half, they took their chances. And what happened was that they were 3-0 up by half time, and then Palace's confidence was gone. So then they dominated the second half, and that's what title winners do.
Wait, Turf, you know what? Ayew probably had Zaha in his FPL team. That's why he passed it to him.
I didn't have my FPL team, luckily.
Yeah, probably.
I have him. He had like 2 points.
I'm just looking to lead this team real quick. They have a good squad. They have Meslier, who is a good goalkeeper for them. They have Ayling, he's a decent player. Robin Koch is a new signing. Liam Cooper, Bamford, obviously a player we need to watch out for. Tyler Roberts is a decent player. Kiko Casilla, I believe he was a former Real Madrid player. Leo Llorente is a good player. I believe he's the one who knocked Liverpool out of the Champions League with 2 goals. So yeah, Rafinha, Rodrigo Moreno, Pablo Hernandez, Calvin Phillips, obviously a very dangerous player. Jamie Saka is also a decent player. Like they have some good players, Leeds United. And yeah, the thing about Leeds is that they remind me a bit of Everton. Because the thing about Everton is that they like Everton have a very Everton managed to get hold of a very good manager, but they do not have the players to go up the next level, and it's just yeah, it just shows that the players are actually more important than the manager in football. Because compare us to Leeds. Leeds have a manager who is better than a squad. Like who his managerial quality is better than a player. That's but Ollie's quality is like Ollie. He's a good coach. Okay, he is a good coach. Obviously, developed Greenwood, Rashford, and Martial, and he made Fred better. He made Matic better. He made Wan-Bissaka one of the best right backs in the world for 9 months. Yeah, he's like Ollie is a pretty good manager. But like the players we have are probably like his managerial level is probably not those players, but Leeds' managerial level is more than the players. So I just think that's a really interesting topic to talk about there. But yeah, anyways, getting back on the game, obviously Bamford is more like he's a complete striker. He is good in the air, he is decently quick, and he could definitely cause Maguire a lot of problems. So yeah, Slap earlier obviously said he's setting a screen for the lineup, so put it lineup you would play for this game.
Goalkeeper, obviously De Gea, right? Like, there's no way
without question.
Henderson must start. Will start.
Yeah.
Wait, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Centre back, obviously, is Maguire and Lindelof. I don't see how.
Maguire and Lindelof, but it should be Maguire and Tanzania.
Yeah, but like, Oli is definitely playing this.
One thing I am questioning is that why is Harry Maguire always the one to play left centre back?
His
80 million.
his price tag is
Any-
obviously more expensive than Lindelof,
Yeah.
and Oli probably trusts him more.
Yeah, but like wouldn't you like Maguire is the better individual centre back, so wouldn't you want your better centre back? Like wouldn't you want to get the best out of your centre backs? Because like Maguire is a better individual centre back than Lindelof, so shouldn't he try to get the best out of Maguire rather than Lindelof? Just a thought. Fallbacks
Right back, Wan-Bissaka.
has to be him. Unless you want to try it Williams, which I like you like. Do you want to give a ticket all attack? So yeah, no.
Telles or Shaw?
No, I would go with Shaw.
Yeah, sure. He's better defensively and he's decent going forward.
Like he's the better left back in Telles.
Yeah.
Yeah. CDM.
Fred probably.
Yeah, has to be him.
But he played Matic against Sheffield.
Yeah,
And
no,
he might play
that's-
McTominay again.
No,
Yeah,
he'll probably he'll play McTominay and Fred. He will.
Oh, McFred
I'll go
again.
with Pogba.
I will go with Pogba and I'll go with Donny and Bruno.
I'll go with Pogba and Bruno in the midfield. 'Cause Pogba seems like he's in good form.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Donny,
that
Donny,
would be
like, no, a slapper. Like, okay, like I'm just gonna like this is a tactical thing here, okay? Pogba, I know you don't want this, but Pogba has to play this game because just think about it, okay? Just think about this beautiful thing. Imagine Bamford is on the counter attack, okay? Then De Gea just gets it, okay? He passes it to Pogba. Pogba whips a 40-yard pass, and Rashford's in and he scores. Simple as that.
Then what's the point of spending 40 million on Donny? Like, if we're not playing him at all, what's the
But
point?
it's not like for all games. It's just this one particular game. Pogba's passing range would be crucial for this one particular game.
You can play on the cup match for
It's not that Donny's a bad player. It's just that Pogba's a better player and he's on form right now.
Yeah, and then if
Uh,
someone's struggling,
yeah.
you can bring him on in like 60th minute.
I'm wondering what Donny is thinking right now.
He's probably pissed.
I mean, Donny,
He
he's
probably
like,
regrets the move.
I don't know.
Wait, shit.
So,
No, you have to move up from there.
Yeah.
Pogba and then Bruno.
Bruno. Front three. I'll go with the same front three.
Yeah.
A lot of people are actually saying that Bruno played very well against Sheffield United. I didn't really notice Bruno that much, but apparently his passing was on point. But I
His
don't know.
passing was actually good. Yeah, I did kind of see some good
Yeah,
passes.
I think I should have. Yeah. Maybe if I watched the game again, I would notice. But yeah, let's see. Front three,
Yeah.
it has to be Rashford, Martial.
Rashford, Greenwood, Martial. Yeah. Wait, is Cavani? He's gonna be. Is he? He's a doubt,
Nah,
right?
He's a doubt.
yeah,
Ollie said
yeah.
he's a doubt. Yeah. And I would actually keep Marshall at the front. Like he got a goal, so
Yeah,
you want
you have to get
to
Martial.
stay there.
I mean, Firmino scored twice today, so Martial.
Wow.
Let's see what they can do. So that's the team we would pick for this game. It's a solid team. I think, like apart from Owen Lindelof, everything is a logical explanation to this. Because will be crucial. Fred will be very crucial for this game because his ability to win the ball back will be very crucial because Leeds are a team who are very possession based. So if we can so if Fred can put some good tackles in and not let him have possession, it will be good. Pogba will be crucial for this game. For me, actually, Pogba is the most important player in this team against Leeds because Pogba's passing lanes will be absolutely crucial. Because if we can hit them on counter attack, they will fall. And I'm not discrediting Leeds. It's just that I don't think they have a good enough defense to cope with Rashford and Greenwood. But then again, we probably don't have a good enough defense to cope with their attack, so it's pretty even.
Yeah.
Bruno
And also for
obviously has
me,
started.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't play McFred. I just don't want to see that in this game.
Yeah, and I think Maguire and Lindelof played well against both City and Sheffield, so I think
Yeah.
they could be getting into form. So why play McFred? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Ollie,
against Leeds, like that would be embarrassing if we played it against Leeds.
no,
Honestly.
but the thing is, Leeds, they were this is the thing is that Leeds, we are the Liverpool. We are Leeds as Liverpool. Because we're the team. Like this is the one game where Leeds fans are looking forward to. They've been waiting for this for 16 years, and they will be totally up for this game. I think I just like Leeds is not going to be up for this in this game. We need to respond back to Leeds because Leeds I think is still a very good team to have in the Premier League. Because I could actually see them fighting for Europe around in next season because
Yeah.
they are very quality side and and surprisingly they have actually a lot of money to spend because I believe last summer I believe they spent about 100 million in a COVID summer, and that's a lot of money. So Leeds are going to be a very interesting team to watch over the next few years, and maybe they can come back to the top. Let's see. Yeah, obviously it's
And
still
back to the midfield. If we play McFred, I think we'll lose the midfield battle. Like McFred will just be sitting in front of the centre backs doing nothing.
Yeah. And it just
They'll
adds
dominate our
just
midfield.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, will be into I don't know actually because I think that the common infrared they have even though we don't like them they have come true to us in some games, but I just don't think you don't play them against a high pressing team because like
Yeah.
look at what we did against Southampton. Ollie, I mean this is not another thing against Southampton. Ollie did not play. No, okay, no, that doesn't actually matter because oh yeah, McTominay is injured for that game, wasn't it? So yeah, that's out the window. Um, so yeah, Rashford and Greenwood obviously. I would say all these three players are important for this game. Oh and yeah, just for some news here, Marcus Rashford, he'll probably be signing a new contract within the next few days. So pick up Marcus.
Nice.
Martial and Greenwood.
Oh,
All these three,
City won.
yeah, City wanted him for like twice, didn't they?
Wait, just a quick question. Do you guys see Arsenal being the next Leeds? Like they get relegated and they can't bounce back.
I don't see it.
No.
I don't because the thing is, Arsenal they have too much quality players. Like
Yeah.
can you honestly see Aubameyang,
Exactly.
Aubameyang going down? Can you honestly see that? Aubameyang, Partey. I think when Partey comes back, I don't think they'll be completely fixed, but I think they'll be around there, like 11, 12 when Partey
Yeah.
is back.
And I
Wait,
heard some Arsenal
Aubameyang is
fans.
not playing against Everton.
Yeah, he has a calf injury, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good luck to
I heard
them.
some
They're
Arsenal
gonna
fans
lose.
talking about like Arteta because a lot of them want him out, but then like I saw this good point and like they should give him the January transfer window and then give him a few games after and then
No, the
decide to
thing
sack
is
him.
that
Because he needs that attacking midfielder
The
play.
thing I see about, but the thing that Arsenal fans should worry about is that January transfer window is pretty much there is no transfer window for them because who the hell in their right mind would want to go to that club?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
They might get
It's
an attacking midfielder, but it's not going to be like a Bruno. It's going to be like
Mate, not even Sabazalai went there. He did some amount to
yeah,
Leipzig.
yeah. I mean, they're gonna find a way, you know. Like I just
No, I
I
think
mean, they might get some championship player from like Bournemouth
yeah,
or something.
exactly. There's gonna be like a lower
I
profile
mean,
player.
that is Malasar.
Yeah, I think they'll take anyone right now.
Yeah, but Sar's actually not been good this season. I don't think.
Why don't they just use Ozil? Like they need a
No,
cam.
Ozil, I don't think he can play till January.
I mean, yeah.
Wait,
exactly.
he'll leave in January, right? Or is it?
No,
Yeah,
I think
probably.
he might. I don't know. I'm not actually sure. But
He
thing
needs
is
to
that
get out of there.
Arsenal. The thing is, Arsenal's fix is it's more the thing. Arsenal is that I think like let's look at this, okay? In January, I think they'll have to back in January. Suddenly, this team actually looks okay. You have Leno in goal, Gabriel and David Luiz, Tierney and Niles Cedric. Then in the midfield, Partey, Torreira, and Saka, and then front three, Pepe, Willian, and Aubameyang. And yeah, that's not a team Arsenal fans want. That will not compete for Europe. But I mean, you have to take what you can get right now, and that's actually an okay team. What I
Yeah.
just said right there.
It has
So
quality.
yeah. So yeah,
They
let's
are
get
playing
back.
a 5-3-2 against Everton, a back five.
Oh my.
Oof. Oh god.
Oh
No,
my god.
he's blocking the bus against Everton.
Arteta is like nothing big. He's just average. He's even worse than Lampard.
He just doesn't
No.
want to lose his job. That's probably why.
Yeah.
It's a bit like
Yeah.
Oli when his job is on the line, just plays the
Yeah,
back
exactly.
Well, in some ways, Ollie's job is on the line here because if he loses his game, there will be a lot of outlets. Because this, yeah, but Leeds, Leeds, the thing is that Leeds will be up for this game. This will be the game of their lives. It's just I'm actually a bit worried about this game because I'm not really worried. Leeds, their quality, like they have good players, but I think like we have more quality. Like I think apart from maybe Maguire and Lindelof, name one player from this team who would not make it into their team. Like not no actually not even Maguire Lindelof. None of our players would not make it into their team. Even yeah, so just
Yeah,
like
but
regardless,
I actually hope we can win this game at home, cause we have really been struggling at home this
Yeah.
season.
That's
no,
another
to be
reason
fair,
why I'm nervous for
we
this.
played well. We played decently well against City at home, so that might be something to build on.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, like for me, some key things in this game will be Maguire and Lindelof and their defense. And now they will cover Bamford. Another thing will be, I think, Pogba will be crucial to this game because of his passing lanes, and the front three will be very, very crucial because of Leeds' defense. I'm not actually sure what formation Leeds play. I'm pretty sure they play like a 4-1-4-1, I believe, with Calvin Phillips as the holding midfielder. They have Rafinha and Harrison as the two wingers, and they have Bamford as a striker. Like I don't really watch Leeds that much. I just know their team or some semi well. And yeah, this will be a true test for Ollie as well because he'll be up against one of the better managers in world football because like Bielsa, maybe he's probably like the third best manager in the league, isn't he? Apart from Klopp and Ollie. Sorry, not Klopp and Ollie. Klopp and Jose. Oh, God.
Yeah, but if we can win the midfield battle, we should be able to win this game. Just don't play McFred.
Yeah, I think what might happen is that Leeds, what I can see happening is what happened against Chelsea. Leeds will get an early goal, and then they will play well for the whole half. I think is about what will happen. I think we'll probably nick it. If we will win, I think we'll nick it because I think what will happen is that Leeds will probably, if he plays Fred, Leeds will dominate possession, but then we'll hit them on the break and score. That's what I'm predicting
I just
because
have a bad feeling that he's gonna play McFred. I don't know why. I just had that feeling the whole week for the Leeds game.
I mean, Oli hasn't dropped McTominay for 2 straight games, right? This season.
he has. He's dropped in twice.
Oh yeah.
Once,
Well, he was
7-9.
in.
7-9.
No, like 2 consecutive games.
Yeah, I don't
Consecutive
think he had.
games. Well, only when he was injured.
He was injured, yeah.
I mean, Palace, Brighton.
Oh yeah.
Palace, Brighton, Spurs.
I just want to see
Next.
McFred in the midfield.
Wait, let's just talk about this. Where did this McTominay obsession come from? Because we've only seen it this season. Last season, McTominay was just like, he's a good player. Or he's on the
Yeah.
bench. But now he's like a first team starter. How did that happen?
No,
I don't know. He just started
Matic.
playing the two DMs because he was fearing for his job, I think, or something.
No, but
I don't know.
he
That's
seems
probably
to
not
not
the
trust
reason.
No, but it's
Matic
clear
at
only.
the holding role anymore.
I don't think he wants to play two DMs. But I think his formation is 4-2-3-1. So I think what he wants to do is play a 4-2-3-1 with one CDM who's a proper CDM like Fred or Matic or someone, and he wants another CDM who's like a box-to-box player like Pogba. And then what he wants is a front three with Bruno as the cam. I think that's the way all he wants to play.
Yeah, that's what he did at the end of last season. So why did he suddenly change it?
No, because I
Yeah.
don't think he trusts Matic.
Like Matic just signed a new contract. If you don't trust him, why do you let him sign a new contract?
Oh yeah, and this is the team
That's
right
not on
here.
early.
This is
That's on Edward
this
Wood.
right here is the team that got us top 4, other than Fred, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was Matic, Pogba, and Bruno
Yes,
in the
Matic.
midfield.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
but let's talk about Fred. Fred has really evolved that team.
Yeah, he's been really
Like he
good.
went from a
He's always
Jose flop
consistent.
to a
He's very
first team
consistent.
fielder.
Yeah.
I think for me Fred, Bruno, and Rashford are have been up three best players this season. Yeah, so this will be a tough game. I'm actually very, very excited for this game. Leeds United with Manchester United rivalry. It's been a very, very long time. I believe last time we played them was 2004. So
No, we
16.
played them in the FA Cup or something. Like
They didn't play
2010. Oh yeah.
They
I've
ended-
never watched the Leeds versus United game.
Yeah, and like this will mean a lot to United fans or for all United fans because this is a game. This is a game that I don't think we will really see this rivalry. I think this rivalry will be like a new rivalry, like the revival of this rivalry. I don't think it will be this season, but next season when we have fans back, I think it will be a huge. It will start to be a huge rivalry. I would have liked to go to Ellen Road actually, because I would like to play them at their ground, but they're coming to Old Trafford. So the only thing is, there like those three things I'm worried about is we're playing at home. I'm not confident when we're playing at home. Second thing I'm not confident is Maguire and Lindelof, but I'm always not confident for that. So yeah. And third thing I'm a bit worried about. Yeah.
We could really struggle in the second half of the season because like other teams might get fans back, but now like we're playing Leeds without fans, Arsenal without fans, Chelsea without fans. But when we go away to them, they might have fans, so we might really struggle.
But England's going into lockdown again, so
Yeah, it's really unfair with the fans thing right now. We
Yeah,
would
it is.
actually win with the fans, with extra 2,000 fans or something.
yeah, I think they could at least make it like 500 or 1,000 fans. I don't think that would affect it that much. Um, so yeah, it is kind of sad that our fans will not be back in the ground for this game because it would just like it would be nice to
And
just
Old
see.
Trafford is really big enough to hold at least like even a few hundred fans would be good. Old Trafford
Yeah.
is like 75,000 seats. There's no way there's not enough space for like
I mean,
social distancing and all that.
Liverpool got their biggest win of the season when they have fans in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Smooth, what are you guys' thoughts on Basuma from Brighton? I think
Zuma,
we were linked to him.
I haven't really seen much of him, but
Yeah, same here.
I think he's a good player. I think.
I watched some of the highlights, and he seems good.
Yeah, I'll probably see a scout report on him later to get a bit more info on him. Because Basuma is a good player, and I wouldn't mind him in January. I would not mind him at all. I think one relief about this is that United are actually they are looking at the CDM for the first time since Ander Herrera left. So that's a bit of a relief. But yeah, like talking about Ander, like I miss Ander Herrera. I think he would fit this team so well. I just think I think he would be a Fred, but he'll be better than Fred. Because I just think that Ander Herrera, like, have you noticed that all the players we sell are normally doing amazingly well? We sold Lukaku, Inter's best player. We sold Alexis Sanchez, he revived his career. We sold Ashley Young, He's doing
I mean, it
okay.
is Serie A. It's a different league. Like,
Yeah, the levels
Okay,
are
then how
different.
about Ander Herrera playing in a Champions League final?
It's
yeah.
still PSG. They win the league every year.
Yeah, but getting to a Champions League final is no joke.
Yeah. Pretty. He's been done
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh, I also just wanted to quickly talk about Pochettino because like I just want to talk about it in a video. I think like would you guys take Pochettino Manchester United? I'm just to be clear, I'm not saying this because I think Ole will get sacked in January. I just think Ole's sacking is inevitable. So let's just try to find options because it's inevitable. He will get sacked. I don't think he will get top four. So it's for me it's inevitable that he will get sacked by next season. Unless he somehow gets top four, but I don't think he will. Obviously, locally, but I also don't think he will. But I just say like, who would your like if you who would you like to come in if Oli were to be sacked?
Nagelsmann.
Yeah, Nagelsmann.
I would take
from,
him over Poch every single day.
Yeah, same.
But he
Yeah,
wouldn't
And there
come.
was
He wouldn't come. He's in
I
like
really like the
comfortable
Ajax
position in the
manager.
Champions League. Why would he
Okay,
come
like
to a
everyone
Europa
goes
League
out
club?
about Pochettino losing a Champions League final. Have they seen their season? We got more points than them in the group stage. They left the final. This season,
They barely got out of the group stage. We were
yeah,
so
this
lucky.
season we have had we have had 9 points, while in that season Spurs reached the final. They had 8 points when we were up against Champions League finalists and semi-finalists.
Yeah, I think that run was kind of lucky. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, and round of 16, like I think not round of 16, quarterfinals, they were facing City. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that Sterling was just allowed for offside.
Yeah,
Because
The VAR decision was a bit sketchy.
yeah, City like
Yeah,
they could have been, like, could you imagine if City were playing Liverpool in a Champions League final that day? That would be insane.
yeah.
And
the thing
semi-final,
is,
they
right?
were so lucky. Like
And
Liverpool
semi-final
far ahead.
trophies.
semi-final was good. That was good because that was good because I didn't really watch the game actually, but I think Spurs, I mean, like they deserve to win against Ajax. But yeah, other than that, and
But the
against
thing is, I
Liverpool,
want like trophies. Like we haven't won one in a while. I want like more trophies. I don't think Poch won any at Spurs, did he? Like, yeah,
He
he
won
did.
the Audi
no,
Cup.
Oli
The
has more
Audi-
trophies than him.
No, he
Yeah.
apparently to those people who want Pochin, he has won the Audi Cup and it's as good as the Norwegian league.
And yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, for those Pochettino fans who are saying he beat Pep 2 times. One, that Sterling was not been allowed for offside. Two, Oli beat Pep 3 times last season. He
Yeah,
had a very
exactly.
good performance against Klopp. He did very well against Nagelsmann. He did very well against Thomas Tuchel. And for me, I would if Oli were to be sacked, I would put Nagelsmann because look at who Nagelsmann has faced and compare it to Poch. Poch in the Premier League. Let's forget about him in the Premier League. That's because in the Premier League his record against good managers is shocking. Let's see who Nagelsmann has faced and who he has won against. He beat Jose Mourinho Spurs, and they were not a very good team, but it's still Jose Mourinho. He beat he beat wait, who else did he beat? I forgot. He beat Diego Simeone, who has reached 2 Champions League finals, and he only lost against PSG, who are the second best team in the world. Just let that sink in. I just think that why are we trying to get why we like? Could you imagine in 1999 after we won the treble, if you were in Old Trafford and you would say after if you were to say that 11 years, right, 21 years later, we were to be getting a Spurs manager who got sacked by Spurs, you wouldn't have come out of there alive. It's like,
Yeah,
what is this?
exactly.
Yeah. True.
But
Spurs were
Poch
jacked.
seems a bit desperate for the United job.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
been
Yeah.
waiting so long and yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah, and Nagelsmann, look at Nagelsmann, like instead of getting a manager who got sacked by Spurs, like we did have Mourinho. Mourinho won league at Chelsea, we got him. And we got him even though he got sacked by Chelsea, and we and Chelsea and like we're trying to, and at that time at least we were trying to close the gap on Chelsea. So why are we trying to get a manager who was sacked by Chelsea when we're trying to close the gap on them? And I'm not saying Mourinho's time at United was bad. I actually think Jose Mourinho. I think in terms of pure results and things that he did, he was probably the best manager since Sir Alex Ferguson left. I just think that Oli has played the best football since Alex Ferguson has left. And
Yeah, but the thing with Jose is he always loses his dressing room. Like, you can't lose your dressing room in football. Oli is like one of the best managers out there. He would never lose his dressing room.
and
Even if
manager.
results aren't going his way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, more interesting. I mean, I wouldn't say he is a perfect bad manager, because like if he was a perfect bad manager, like Klopp, he is a perfect bad manager. But yeah, or he's like he is good at man management. I just
Arsenal can
think
take Poch.
now he like do you think Potts would rather go to bloody Carlisle United and go to
Yeah.
Arsenal?
He's not gonna take it.
Yeah, especially like one, he would not get out of Tottenham Hotspur Stadium alive in a North London derby, and two, Arsenal 15th, and three, unless he wants to pull us Sol Campbell, he should not go there. Um,
Yeah, but him getting sacked by Spurs was a bit harsh. He did
yeah,
pretty well the previous season, yeah. Was a bit
yeah,
harsh.
but like Wolfsburg has been a title race with Pochettino right now.
What?
Wolfsburg being a title race with Pochettino right now.
You never know.
Yeah, I just think I really look like for me now Griezmann is like the Mbappe of managers. I just think like Mbappe, you just know Mbappe is gonna win the Ballon d'Or in the future when Messi and Ronaldo retire. So and like I know that Nagelsmann is going to be one of the best managers in the world in a few years time. And Nagelsmann and the way he presses, he presses like it's like the Leeds in South. And I think we have players who fit the system, and I just think that instead of trying, like the thing is, look at this. The Nagelsmann is probably the same level manager as Pochettino when Juan Mata has older than Nagelsmann. So like I just think that
He's a good manager. Yeah, for the future, he's gonna be really good.
yeah, but like we're not disrespecting Oli here because Oli has done pretty good stuff in this football club. It's just that inevitable that he will get sacked. So we should just we just get it beforehand. Like support Oli for now. Like in your opinion, if you think if you want to support Oli, support him for now, of course. And like I'm supporting Oli at least, but I know he'll get sacked. So I'm just having a option.
I'm still saying we'll win the league this year. We're gonna win the league.
even after Liverpool beating Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, they'll drop off, or we'll beat them at Anfield at Old Trafford, home and away.
I mean, it's a bit even there. It's a bit 50-50 there because we're unbeaten at away, but then unbeaten at home. So it's a bit 50-50 there. But let's see. So, anyways, we've actually gone on for a bit longer than we thought. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications to be notified when we upload our next video. Tomorrow we will be doing the player ratings for the Manchester United versus Leeds United game. Hopefully there will be a good player ratings, but let's see. So yeah, we will see you guys later.